Yo, man, down entertain this, man. Podcast, movies and TV games, man. Check it out. Propane and propane accessories.
I think the last 3 times I've come to your apartment to do the podcast, you've been watching King of the Hill.
Yeah. I just got back into the show.
I come in today and
it's on Hulu.
He's watching them eat like a hot dog contest on the show.
It's a good show.
Uh-huh.
It's America's sitcom.
It's America's sitcom. No.
America. Anyway, this is Entertain This. It's a podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games. My name is Tom. With me I have
Mitch.
And still not here, Hayden. And as you expect, his punishment meter is just racking up. It's like leaving a taxi, telling a taxi to wait while you're inside. Do
we count that he's missed 3 weeks or 6 episodes?
Ooh, 6 is a bigger number.
So is that 6 individual punishments?
Or 1 super punishment of pain. And we're not going to let him flake out.
Yeah.
This has to be total. Like, it's not like, oh, you have to watch this first season and it's 7 episodes and he watches 2 while driving here. We're not letting him get away with that this time.
We got to think of something, though, because I want him to be ready when he comes back with that review.
Yeah, we got to come up with something.
He's got some time.
Have we gotten any suggestions?
We've got a few, but I'd have to go back and look at them and remember all of them.
We'll pick and announce later on because I don't think he's going to be here next week.
From what I understand, it's either a no or possibly Friday, if we could record Friday.
No, we can't record Friday.
Well, then I guess he won't be here.
Aw, shucks. Well, there's no punishment reviews until Hayden comes back. So I guess we'll jump into the movie news and reviews. But before we do that, social media. Mitch. Well,
you can go to entertainthispodcast.com, which will take you to our Facebook group and page. You can also go to our Twitter/X, social media.
Yeah, whatever it's called now.
Yeah, I think it's called X, but everybody still calls it Twitter. You can go to @thisentertain. You also go to our Instagram, which is entertain.this. And we also have our YouTube and our TikTok, which is entertain_this! You also check us out now on the Planet X Network, brought to you by Pod Nation. It's on Roku TVs, Roku app. You can stream it live, and I think we're on at 9 p.m.
Eastern.
Yeah, Eastern. The time changed not too long ago, so I'm trying to remember if it's 11 or 9 now.
I say 9 p.m.'s a prime time slot.
Yeah. And then
because we're a prime time podcast.
And then you can also stream directly. Like you can look it up and stream our episodes individually if you want to as well. So
have we gotten any views?
I don't have access to see the viewership on there, so but they are growing. They want to build more, so evidently they're getting good numbers from whatever their stuff is. They've got access to all their view count, so I don't know.
We just don't know what ours actually is.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, well, anyway. So I guess we'll jump into movies. Play the jingle.
Welcome to the movies.
Yes.
Enjoy the show.
You and the buttons.
Anyways, I watched a movie.
No, you didn't.
Honestly, I was disappointed that I did.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
What'd you watch, Mitch?
I watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I wasn't a fan. Wasn't a fan.
Shocking.
I was disappointed.
Why were you disappointed?
Well, I mean, for stuff that I already kind of knew, is just watching it, it looks like a 12-year-old drew it, and then the animation. Like, I know what they're going for. They're going for that, like, Into the Spider-Verse, animation style or whatever. And I'm just not a fan of that. Like, I don't mind the story of Into the Spider-Verse, but I'm just not a fan of the animation where it's... Me and Hayden were kind of talking about it the other day. It's almost like they missed a few frames when they're recording.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, like, all janky and, like, jarring. It just bothers me. I don't like it.
It looked cheap.
Yeah. I saw in, like, some of the production stuff that they talked about, basically they took a kid's drawings and, they wanted to take what you would see kids draw in, like, the margins of their notebook and make that the art style.
That's stupid.
I agree.
Because what if the kid's a crappy artist? I'm watching stick figures with turtle shells on their backs beat the crap out of each other.
But basically, in this movie, you have the turtles who are teenagers. They just want to be they want to be cool. They want society to accept them. They want to be able to go to high school.
They're giant turtles.
They're not giant. They're little.
They're little?
Yeah, I mean they're like the size of like kids. I mean they're.
And they want to go to high school?
Well, they're like probably 5'5", 5'6". That's about how tall the turtles are supposed to be. Mm. But they're voiced by teenagers, which sound like they're 10-year-olds. But anyways, in this movie, they want to be accepted by society. They end up stopping a mugger that was robbing April's purse after they accidentally hit her with like
a car.
No, they hit her with a throwing star in her helmet that she's riding her like little moped down the street. They knock her off her moped. She starts yelling at them while they're up on the rooftop because she can't see who they are. She sees like the shape of them, and then they're trying to like debate with her like it was an accident. And somebody steals her moped. Well, they save her moped and return it to her, and she like looks at them as like heroes, and then she realizes that they're actually turtles and not people in a costume, and she's kind of freaked. She accepts it though, and so they think, well, if she accepts it, then all they got to do is catch this guy called Superfly that's going around and like robbing places, and everyone would love them. So they put in a plan with April, who's a journalist, and that they're going to capture Superfly, and that will make the world love them. So like they go through their spiel of like trying to infiltrate and capture Superfly and all this, and I just didn't like it.
I just didn't care for it.
Like I mean, there was some funny moments, but
is this more of a kids movie?
It was. It's PG. And
did your kids like it?
My kids didn't see it.
I'm not taking them to go see a Turtles movie. This is my movie.
No, I asked my daughter if she wanted to see it. She was like, "Yeah," but then when I was going to see it, she was like, "No, I don't want to go."
That'd be like if they re-released Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie in theaters. It would just be 30-something-year-olds.
I don't know. My little girl's more interested in Power Rangers than she was this Ninja Turtles movie.
Huh.
But it's just, I don't know. It looks cheap on screen. Like I said, I'm not a fan that their big selling point was that the Ninja Turtles are actually teenagers this time, but the teenagers sound like they're 10-year-olds. Like this looks like it's a
like I want to hit you with my bro staff.
I mean, the whole production value of it. It seems like which granted they are making a TV series out of it, but that's what it seems like. It should be. It should be a TV series. It should not have been a movie with this
in
quality.
Theaters.
Yeah.
Did you go to theaters to see this?
Possibly.
So yes. No.
I saw it.
I saw it. That's all you need to know.
But you
Pirate.
know, it's I don't know. I couldn't bring myself to enjoy it the way I would hope, because I've always liked all the Ninja Turtle stuff except for like the cartoon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I didn't like that. But this movie's it's written by Seth Rogen. It cost $70 million to make.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I know.
That should have been a clue.
Its opening weekend, it's made $68 million. It's about 99 minutes long. IMDb has it as a 7.6 on their ratings or whatever.
And they're wrong.
It's like on Rotten Tomatoes with the critics and the audience. It's rated in like the 90s. I just don't understand the love for this movie. Like I feel like they wasted a bunch of characters. Because it's called Mutant Mayhem. They wanted to include as many mutants as they could. So they have like a
2.
Well, you've got Superfly, which is portrayed by Ice Cube. Let's see. You have Rocksteady, which is John Cena.
John Cena.
You have Bebop, which is Seth Rogen.
Ugh.
Let's see. What's another one?
I feel like Seth Rogen just gets off making crappy films now.
Rose Byrne, she plays Leatherhead. Natasha Dimitru is Wingnut. Giancarlo Esposito, which is the guy from Breaking Bad. It's like the main bad guy.
Tuca?
No, he owns Los Pollo.
Gus.
He plays Baxter Stockman. You got Paul Rudd plays Mondo Gecko. Post Malone plays Ray Fillet, which is like a stingray mutant. Hannibal Buress plays Genghis Frog.
There's a lot of actors. There's
Yeah.
a lot of mutants.
Yeah, I mean, they've got tons of people, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like a lot of them are wasted. They're just kind of like written off. Because you know good and well, no TV show is going to pay all these big-name actors to be their voice on the TV show.
No, of course not.
You had Jackie Chan, which plays Splinter, which in this movie, Splinter is not Hamato Yoshi. He's just a rat that was in the mutating lab that learns his karate from watching karate on a TV. Like, he watched his karate instructor do moves on the TV, and that's how he trains the Ninja Turtles, and now they're ninjas.
I don't think they'd accept that at ninja school.
I don't know. It's just they're saving what's his name, Shredder, to be the main bad guy in the second movie. So he's not even in this.
Did they even mention him?
He has like an after credits thing, but that's about it. Maya Rudolph plays Cynthia Utrom, which the Utroms are like the little Krings, and it's the little squishy pink guy. But she plays Cynthia Utrom, which is basically she's the one that's having the humans track down all the mutants. And then all the turtles are played by 4 random teenagers that I've never heard of.
Sounds about par for the course.
Micah Abbey, Shaman Brown, Nicholas Cantu, and Brady Noon. Never heard of any of them, but that's probably why, because they can afford for them to be the voices of them on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show that they're going to have.
And spend all the money on, Ice Cube and Post Malone.
Yeah. I just didn't like the movie, man. There was nothing special about it.
I'm not shocked at this revelation. I'm really not. When I saw the trailer, I was like, this movie's going to be bad.
I mean, like I said, there's some
Mostly because Seth Rogen wrote it.
There's some funny moments, but I mean, I don't know. There's just nothing special about it that makes me want to even care to watch it again.
Another black eye in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cinema.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll be right back.
Ever wondered what a rhythm-based stealth game with dinosaurs might look like? Or a farming sim in space with zombies? Welcome to the Gaming Blender podcast. I'm Matt, and with my co-host Scott, we take a random game genre and random game mechanics, blend them all up, and pitch wild, totally hypothetical games you've never heard of, and maybe shouldn't. New episodes every other week. Hit play and unleash your inner game dev. No coding required. Search the Gaming Blender on your favorite podcast app now.
They said that the filmmakers cited Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and the Jackie Chan martial arts films Police Story and Rumble in the Bronx as like the cinematographer's inspiration for the film. They also said that the 1990s live-action film was the main influence for the film.
But that was good.
Yeah, if you watch the 90s film versus this film, they're nothing alike other than the characters have similar names.
Are they not? Raphael, Leonardo, Michelangelo.
Well, they are.
And Donatello.
They are, but it's like, other than that, that's pretty much the only similarities they have.
They're turtles.
Yeah.
The masks are the colors.
I don't know. I was just
disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, granted, there are people that love this because, like, their first their first realization of what the Ninja Turtles was the '80s cartoon, which in that they're really goofy and stuff. But for those that actually like the comic book, that came out in '84, about 4 to 5 years before the cartoon did, it's just, I don't know, it's not the same. This is probably my least favorite Ninja Turtles-esque thing that I've seen.
Did you get Rings of Powered?
I did. I did. I got Rings of Powered. Oh my god. Oh.
The horror.
Like I said, there's another TV show of this coming out and another movie that's already been approved, and I'm really not excited to see those.
Who's next? Adam Sandler is going to be in it.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, I probably give this a movie a 4.5.
Ooh.
For me, this was a punishment because I did not like it. I was disappointed. I fell asleep watching the movie. I had to wake back up to see what was going on. I had to rewind it so I knew what was happening.
What's happening here? I need to be reappraised.
But like I said, there was a couple of funny moments, but besides that, I just
Basically, someone rang your doorbell, you opened it, and there was just a flaming bag of crap on your stoop.
like there's one scene where the turtles when they're chasing down the guy that steals April's moped or whatever, he runs into this garage, and then when the turtles chase and follow him in, there's like 10 guys in there that they have to beat up that are like gang members or whatever, or they're like having a chop shop in there, and the turtles accidentally beat them all by like running into each other and knocking things around, and the bad guys hitting each other, and it was like,
Where's the karate?
like, I mean, Raphael throws his sai and accidentally impales Donatello in the leg. It was just, I mean, it was silly, but at one point it's just kind of dumb. Like, they're not ninjas. They're
Idiots.
It's kids.
They're idiots with sharp weapons.
And that's why I was talking with someone on Twitter, or X, whatever you call it.
X.
But he's like, well, they're supposed to be teenagers. They sound like they're 10-year-olds.
And they're acting like it.
Hey, if anybody has ever been a teenager, you're not you don't act like you're 10 years old, and you don't sound like you're 10 years old anymore. When you're a teenager, you're trying to be more adult. I just, this movie sucked.
All right, well, before you like slip into insanity and go on a tirade, I think we should move on.
Yeah, because if not, I'm gonna have to take the hot sauce. Anyways,
Press the jingle.
I gave it a 4.5 out of 10. It's not good.
History began on July 4th, 1776.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
I watched the show.
You did?
I watched Bridgerton.
Why? You just thought it was British, so you figured you'd give it a shot?
No, for those of you who might not know, Bridgerton is an American, well, even though it takes place in England, historical fiction romance on Netflix. It takes place during like the Regency era of London society, which I think it opens in like 1813 or something, like right around the Napoleonic Wars, right around Master and Commander.
Okay.
Nothing cool like that happens. The reason I'm watching this is this girl I like watches the show, so I watched it so I could talk about it.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Anyways.
I got to be able to hold the conversation.
Oh, okay.
It's called effort.
Does she watch Lord of the Rings?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. I don't want to throw that out there yet. That's a rabbit hole. Doesn't need to be dumpster dived.
Oh, so she hasn't been back to your apartment yet?
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't sit there next time either.
Anyways, back to Bridgerton.
Bridgerton. So you have like posh aristocracy. Like they're all like lords and dukes and barons and what have you. And I guess this is during like a social season. I watched like the first 3 episodes. So you have like the Bridgerton family, which is run by like the oldest son, and then he has like all of his sisters, and like all like everybody with a daughter in like the town or like their area of London. They get them like all dressed up to the T, and like bring them in front of like the Queen of England. And she's just like, yeah, like, oh, you're very attractive, and she's like, as some of the other ones. So I guess this is like mating season for the aristocracy, where you have like all the single guys and girls, and like they're like meeting at like big balls and events. So you have like the Bridgerton girl who's like, she's like ranked number 1 in the draft.
Right.
That's like the easiest way I can explain it to you.
Okay.
You know exactly what I mean.
Yes, I do.
See, it was a good analogy. And then you have a guy, he's the Duke of Hastings. When we saw Dungeons and Dragons, the movie, the elf guy who was like all flashy with the sword and did all stuff, he plays him.
Okay.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
But he's like sworn off like getting married or having kids or doing any of that nonsense. So she's being like stalked by this like dude who's like past his prime. And like he's like Mr. What's it called? When you're the last person drafted.
Oh, Mr. Irrelevant?
Mr. Irrelevant. He's Mr. Irrelevant.
Okay.
And he's going for the number 1 pick in the draft.
Well, you know.
She's not having it at all. At all. Daphne is like, no, get out of here.
That's the
Nigel,
previous year gets the best draft pick, right?
yeah. So apparently he's been like 0-16 Lions for like a decade because he's clearly like in his 30s.
Yeah.
All of them are like 18 or like 20s.
Okay.
You know, prime attractive people.
Yeah.
So the second episode, Daphne and the Duke of Hastings. You're like rubbing your face like Tom's talking about this with enthusiasm. It's not a bad show.
I know there's lots of people that liked it.
It's not a bad show.
Okay.
I don't sit there like, oh my God, this is like torture. It's just like, hit him. Yes. So he like goes to accost Daphne, who's the oldest Bridgerton girl. She's the number 1 draft pick.
Okay.
She just decks him right in the face, knocks him out. And like the Duke is like, he's walking, sees him like about to, he had that rape look in his eye. So he like goes charged at him, but she just KOs him in one punch.
Okay.
So they make like an accord, if you will, where they'll pursue each other. So she doesn't have to, like, she can draw more interest to the team.
Yeah.
To get drafted.
I'm listening.
From the other, suitors who are Super Bowl worthy talent.
I like your analogies here.
Whereas he does it so everybody stops badgering him about trying. Like he's like the number 1 free agent, and he's still in his prime.
Okay.
This would be like if like Adrian Peterson decided to leave the Vikings after like 3 seasons.
Okay.
So it's like, he's on the market. It's like that kind of talent, like right there. So they're doing that, and then you have like those families and stuff, but all of it is centered around like this like tabloid news person. Like they write like this pamphlet or like this article, and it's like the sassiest stuff in the world. It is beyond, like, you can feel the sass. Where it's like, this person did this person's a dumpty bum, like just like prime 1800s British aristocracy put downs about everybody in society, and they all read it, and like nobody knows who writes it.
Yeah.
I still haven't figured out who wrote it. Well, I did actually. I just don't want to disclose it because I don't want to ruin it for anybody who might watch this. I was shocked when I found out. I wished it was Eloise because she's the funniest one.
Okay.
But it's not. It's really not a bad show.
Okay. You said this is on Netflix?
This is on Netflix. So there's 2 seasons. These are based on books, I'm told.
Okay.
By that girl. I'm not going to read the books. So I'm just going to settle for the show. She said the show was better, so I'm watching the show instead of reading.
Okay.
And it also saves me money from having to buy all of them from Amazon and having to speed read through the weekend. So I can talk about books like 1 through 6 or whatever. Set-wise, not bad.
Are they believable, or is it just...
Yeah, it's believable look. The close sets are very believable looking.
Okay.
The wide shots, no, not at all. Because you're not going to find it. You're not going to find early 1900s London, or early 19th century London, around anymore. It all has to be edited. I mean, it doesn't look terrible.
Yeah.
Shockingly good for Netflix, but you can tell like that's CG'd.
Okay.
But it's not. If I had to rank that, I mean that's like a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Like they put effort.
Yeah.
They could have put more, but it's passable.
Okay.
They got to see. That's like drafting a dude who's probably going to play for 10 seasons and go to like 3 Pro Bowls.
Understandable.
I got to equate this for you because I know you're not going to watch
it. Makes sense. Yeah, I'll never watch this. It's not my cup of tea.
All the actors and actresses in the show so far I've enjoyed.
Okay.
There's not been one where I'm just like, this is terrible acting.
I mean, I have heard where it's a pretty good show and it's pretty witty with the.
It is witty.
That goes through.
The queen is a very witty person.
Okay.
And her put downs and just like watching like people like navigate society at that time. I mean, I imagine it's based on how things used to be back in that day. But it seems like it was pretty like simple too, where you didn't have to go through like the horrors of like actually dating or whatever in like high school and college. And
then,
it's all
like, set for you.
Where it's like you don't know, where it's just like these are literally all the single people in town in one room. There.
Well, then they have a lot of arranged marriages, so it's just kind of like, guess what? That's who you get.
Well, yeah, because Lord Bridgerton, he was going to arrange for Daphne to marry Nigel.
Oh,
now just you got punched in the face.
Okay.
So she didn't tell her brother that he like accosted her, and she decked him in the face. He lied and said he slipped and hit a door. It's like, I fell. It's like, you are such a putz. So he comes up with some cock and bull nonsense because like the brother like arranged it, like he'll propose and that'll be the end of it.
Okay.
You know, here we go. And she's like, no. And so that's when she gets with the Duke of Hastings fella. And then he tries to accost the Duke. He's like egging him on, like giving him the business. And the Duke like bare knuckle boxes. And he's a significantly taller person. And obviously younger and in better shape.
Yeah.
Nigel was stupid. Nigel got I almost said his ASS. His
butt kicked.
Oh, no, he didn't get his butt. He got his face kicked a lot. He was just like getting KO'd upside the head. And like they show him the next, it's just bruises and like bloody everywhere. And it's like, yeah, screw you, guy. So then they dig up dirt on him and like put him in the tabloids and like he has to, he has to go away because he's no longer welcome in civilized society.
Okay. And so what did you say you rate this?
I'm giving the show like an 8 out of 10. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad.
How many seasons do they have on there?
2?
There's only 2. For some reason,
But these are like an hour plus.
Okay. How many episodes do they have for?
I don't even know.
Oh.
I haven't gotten that far. I mean, I'm on the 3rd episode. I'm at the end of like the 3rd episode.
Oh, okay.
So I've watched like 3 hours of Bridgerton.
Okay.
I mean, either way, like I'm enjoying the show. I'm not really losing anything.
Yeah.
You're still looking at me like I'm insane.
It's just funny to hear you talk about a show that you watched just for one reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, noble reasons.
Okay.
In my mind.
We can move on to games then.
Well, I mean, I'll put this out there. If you're if you're a female and you listen to the show and you were interested in a guy and you two had struck up conversation and you mentioned your favorite show and that guy took time out of his day to watch it, learn about it, so he could talk to you about it and have a conversation, wouldn't you find that to be some sort of effort on his part?
I mean, in all honesty, I've watched like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she eventually didn't want me to watch it with her anymore because I made fun of the people while we were watching. And she was like, I'll watch it by myself. I was like, okay. But, I mean, other than that, like, she's the one that got me, like I talked about in the top 10 episode of mine, that she's the one that got me to watch The Vampire Diaries, and that's when I started liking that stuff. So
Yeah. You watch that in, like, True Blood or whatever. That's just handsome, good-looking people doing it who happen to be vampires.
I couldn't watch all of True Blood. I got tired of the accents, the fake Cajun accents.
Yeah, that'll probably get annoying really quick.
But anyways.
But that concludes my review of Bridgerton.
All right, on to games.
I feel like you're...
I'm judging you, yes.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can see it emanating from your eyes.
Anyways, we kind of both played a game.
I played Solitaire on my phone.
It's been a couple of weeks since we played it. We played it with Hayden when he came over because he forced us to. Called Spider Heck.
Yeah, we really fought on this one. We did not want to play this game.
Well, at first he tried to get us to play it while we were all in our own places playing online, and we just couldn't get it to work. Like the online wasn't working for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And then when we all came to Tom's apartment to record last time Hayden was here, he had us all sit down and play it like in person.
Yeah.
But it's actually not bad.
This game, I will say, this excels as a party game when you have like 3 or 4 friends sitting in one place on one screen fighting it out.
It's got a 9 out of 10 on Steam.
I'd give this game a 9 out of 10. Well, I get, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I do. 9 out of 10. 9.5.
I give it an 8 because the servers don't seem to be functioning for online stuff.
For when the 3 of us just played, that was a 10 out of 10 experience.
But the developer is a company called Neverjam. This came out in September of 2022. But basically, you get a spider that you can customize. You can put different hats.
Yeah, I had a top hat, or I had like a cowboy hat on.
I think I had a traffic cone.
Yeah, I think I had a plunger.
But basically, either on like a platform, kind of like a.
It's platform combat.
It's almost like Super Smash Brothers, except for there's some maps have borders that you can land on the bottom. Some have just like lava at the bottom. So it just depends.
Yeah,
on what map.
Like you have ones that have lava on the bottom, but the map is surrounded on all 3 sides by like a field that will kill you.
Yeah,
and it's defined lines, whatever. And as the game continues, or that round, they close in.
Yeah. Because I think it's like if you can set it to like the first person to how many points.
Because I know we set it to
10?
max speed for the zone.
Oh, yeah.
And we were like fighting in a Rubik's Cube in like a matter of seconds. We went from fighting in a football field to fighting on a table really quickly.
We had to change that. But basically, you take your spider and you're swinging around this map.
Yeah.
And you're just grabbing guns or
there's
lightsabers.
Yeah, they have. So there's the grenade you throw.
Yeah.
Or whatever. There's like the ninja star that shoots the lasers and kind of rotates a little bit. It doesn't do a full revolution. It's not fast.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
There's
a shotgun.
There's a saw gun where you shoot and then like it bounces off of stuff.
Yeah, there's that one. There's the laser launcher that'll go through stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're not like hard on a surface or backed into a corner, you're gonna go flying.
Yeah, it launches you across
Because
the room.
I learned that multiple times. You'd be like, and then you just watch me go, ah! And then like the lightsaber, the double saber, like these are huge like fat sabers, and like we're doing like Jedi because I think all three of us spawned next to them.
Yeah, there we have one map where we all
Didn't
spawned.
we record it?
Yeah, there's one map where we all spawned and we just instantly all go and like raise up our sabers and go after each other.
Then I got Hayden on a good one where he was spinning it or whatever because I think he killed you and I speared like jumped off of like my barricade and I just had it like pointed out like a lance and like you just watched his blade miss mine. I just went yeah.
I mean it's pretty cool though because like the funnest part is when everybody has a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Because like when you hit like they'll spark and then they like rebound off of each other.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun.
It was pretty fun.
You can like deflect.
Don't tell Hayden we had fun.
You can deflect like some of the missiles and stuff.
Yeah.
If you have the lightsaber.
We figured that out on accident.
Yeah.
It just happened. Like
I got killed because I shot and then somebody deflected it back at me.
I think I did. I tennised it like right back at you like it was Wimbledon. It was just like I hit you with the backhand.
But I mean, it is a lot of fun. The more people you have, the more just chaos it becomes.
Mm-hmm.
You have there's the versus mode, and then there's also a mode where it's like you versus these other bugs that show up that start shooting at you and stuff. Where you had to like kill like the wasp looking things or mosquito looking ones. That's hard because you can still hit each other, but you're trying to kill these bugs without killing each other.
Oh yeah, I remember that mode too.
And we kill each other a lot.
Yeah, because we had a random. I killed him like on accident at the beginning of every round like 3 times. Well, I killed him on accident the first time. The other ones I just went for him. I didn't try to deflect anything.
But like I said, it's very basic as far as like design.
It is a basic game,
and the looks of it and stuff. But it's a lot of fun.
It's
like,
just it excels playing with your friends, just hanging with your buddies, playing this, and just having a fun time.
I mean, like now, granted, the controls can be complicated. If you can master the controls,
because you have different movement, but you have different direction.
Yeah,
and I mean that's the same like all FPSs or whatever. But you're playing as a tiny little spider, and if you have arachnophobia, don't worry, I do too. This will not trigger you or whatever. Like it sticks.
Yeah,
and like a derp face with a traffic cone on it, you'll be fine.
or a plunger,
or a cowboy hat.
Yeah,
this isn't going to be like Grounded.
Yeah. Where the spider's in your face.
But you have to like direction your jump. But when you go to direction your jump, that's also how you have to direction your webs or your weapons at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's not the same. So you're having to like multitask and try to figure out both. And there's like a tiny little arrow you can barely see. And when you're flying around, every swinging lightsabers at you or missiles, it's really hard to keep track of what direction you're going.
It becomes complicated. But
I killed myself a lot on accident.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I threw myself off the platform several times.
Into the lava.
Yeah. Or I'd like shoot my web, like connect to something, and then I'd swing down into the field or whatever.
It's just like, oh man, I'm gonna make it. Nope.
But yeah, I mean, Tom says he gives it a 9 out of 10. I give
for the experience of playing with my friends.
I give it like a.
Well, I don't want to say friends, acquaintances.
I say a 7.
I don't like you guys that much.
A 7.5 out of 10, just because, like, we could play it in person, but it was very hard to be able to get a game to function online. So I don't know if they improve the servers, I would definitely raise it up. It's hard to play online. Anyways, we'll move on to our news.
What's your news, Mitch?
Well,
yeah.
First that I have is that where'd it go? The Little Mermaid that just came out. It's going to be releasing on Disney Plus in September. It's been a little less than 100 days, and they've already moving it to Disney Plus to
That
premiere.
didn't take long.
There's rumors that possibly Apple could be trying to buy Disney.
What?
They said it's
Now I got to
far-fetched,
deal with
but
iDisney.
it's actually a possibility because Disney's had lackluster numbers and a lot of their
Because their stuff sucks.
a lot of their properties and stuff. So Apple has been like trying to convince them to sell.
Buy, sell, buy, sell.
So there's a lot of things going into that conversation that it'll depend on how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I have some TV news.
Dude, good.
That was like good. I didn't have much of
Because
all.
I couldn't find anything.
The show The Continental, which is based in the John Wick series, will be arriving on Peacock on September 22nd.
Interesting.
And I saw the trailer, and I couldn't tell you the name of these people, like as far as like the actors. But it's supposed to basically be the guy that owns the Continental. It's like his
Winston.
backstory. Winston. It's supposed to be Winston's backstory on how the Continental became what it is in the John Wick series. So that could be interesting. You'd have a bunch of different assassins like in and out of the facility.
Assassinating and doing whatever it is they do with the coins.
Yeah.
And no cops interfere whatsoever or even appear, except that one guy in the first movie.
We also have Loki Season 2. They had the trailer for it. Well, they also announced that there's going to be a collaboration with McDonald's. They're going to have a tie-in sauce that goes along.
Szechuan sauce!
That goes in with
Is this
the
to promote a movie?
Yeah. It's some kind of sweet and sour sauce that'll have like a name
Okay.
that goes in with Season 2 of Loki. I don't know why.
I have some somber news.
Go ahead.
King of the Hill actor Johnny Hardwick passed away at 64.
He's the
He plays Dale.
yeah.
Dale Gribble. Pocket sand.
The next bit of news that I have is that the martial arts classic Enter the Dragon, which we talked about on our Monday episode, celebrating its 50th anniversary, they're actually going to have an animated series in the anime style called House of Lee, which it'll be premiering in 2024. Let's see. It doesn't really have a whole lot about what the thing will be about. I'm assuming maybe it has something to do with the Enter the Dragon movie, or like I said, it doesn't really have anything about it other than it's going to be called the House of Lee. So it's some kind of anime martial arts project that they're working on.
Interesting.
But it'll be in celebration of the Enter the Dragon anniversary, they're going to release a 4K Ultra HD of the movie that'll be streaming in 650 theaters between August 13th and August 16th of this month.
Only 3 days. Right around the corner.
Well, it's a movie made in the 70s.
Would you like to know the most anticipated TV shows of
Go ahead.
2023?
What you got?
Right. This is from August 1st. So, number 44. Okay. Only Murders in the Building Season 3 comes out August 8th.
So it's out
That's
now.
already happened.
It's already out.
The Wheel of Time Season 2 comes out September 1st. I watched the first season. Did not care for it. It's just like a Lord of the Rings, like Rings of Power ripoff, and it's worse. Actually, no, I take that back.
It's better.
There's nothing worse than the Rings of Power. Gen 5 or Gen V, I think it's a boys spinoff, is going to come out September 29th.
Okay.
Ahsoka comes out at the end of this month
Yep, on the 23rd.
on the 31st.
What?
This is updated.
Oh, okay. They moved it back.
Loki Season 2, which you already talked about. Lessons in Chemistry on Apple TV. Never heard of that. All the Light We Cannot See. I see a picture here, and these gentlemen are dressed up as Nazis. So I'm assuming this is a World War II to do. Oh, Mark Ruffalo is going to be in this. And that comes out November 2nd on the Netflix. Echo is going to Disney Plus. That's a Marvel cinematic show, from what this website tells me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at you because you're the one who likes Marvel.
Echo is the bad guy that was in Hawkeye. She's the girl that was working for Kingpin.
Star Wars Skeleton Crew is coming out this fall. featuring Jude Law.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like kind of like space pirates and Star Wars stuff.
I'm surprised to see Jude Law in the Star Wars cinematic. But hey, it might turn out good. So far, Star Wars has been doing okay with their live action.
Yeah, I've enjoyed their TV shows for the most part.
Dune: The Sisterhood. I'm sure Hayden will watch that.
Oh yeah.
Anne Rice's Mayfair Witches on the Amazon.
I guess they're having season 2.
Huh?
Season 2.
No season 2.
They've already had season 1 on there.
Well, this is supposed to be different than Interview with a Vampire.
No, they've already had season 1 of the Mayfair Witches. So this must be season 2 coming out.
No, they're saying this is season 1.
Oh well, I've already seen season 1. So.
Well, you want to know why? Because it came out January 8th.
Yep.
A lot of these already happened. This is stupid. Vikings, Valhalla season 2, that's already happened. Last of Us, that's already happened. That was a good show. That 90s show, that already happened. Poker Face. Poker Face.
What list is this supposed to be?
This is the most anticipated of 2023 from like August 1st to the end of the year.
Huh.
This is from January. How many of these did I actually put card? Hayden watched it. Mandalorian season 3, we already saw it. Daisy Jones and the Six. I don't even know what that is. It looks like a 70s porn star people on a hippie bus. That was March 3rd. We missed that one. Shadow and Bone season 2. I watched the first season. It sucked. Yellow Jackets. I think you talked about that, or Hayden did. Hayden did. The Power. Nobody cares about that. Tiny Beautiful Things. I don't know what that's about. It's got that Catherine Hahn in it. If you watch that, or if you like her. Miss Davis on the Peacock. That was April 20th. We missed that one. There's a nun who appears to be storming through a hospital. I don't know what that's about. Dead Ringers. Did Hayden watch that?
I don't know.
Love and Death with Elizabeth Olsen and Jesse Plemons.
Yeah, that's already out.
That's the stupidest last name. Plemons. Just change your name to Lemons. It just sounds better. Fatal Attraction. I think already happened. White House Plumbers. I think that happened.
Yes.
Class of 09. I mean, we're years from that.
Anyways, moving on to game news.
Hang on. Black Mirror Season 6. Oh, that's right. We didn't like it. Dead City. You already did. The Secret Invasion.
All this stuff has already happened, Tom.
The Bear already happened.
It's already happened.
The Witcher. That they canceled it. It happened and it's been canceled. What We Do in the Shadows. I think and Justified just came out recently. They need to reword how they do an article title because that was incredibly misleading.
Anyways, in some game news, Destiny 2 has changed to where, since Lance Reddick passed away earlier this year, Keith David is going to take over the voice.
I think that's a good choice.
Yeah, they kind of got similar like tones. That authoritarian voice.
For those of you who don't know who Keith David is, you're dumb. Also, if you have seen Rick and Morty, he voices the president.
Yeah. There's a new Assassin's Creed that's already being rumored that'll take place after the Ninja one that's called Assassin's Creed Red. It's called Assassin's Creed Hex, which they say it's going to be very different in the whole Assassin's Creed mythology, where it's going to be more of a horror-oriented setting. They have like the Blair Witch kind of Assassin's Creed symbol.
Historical fiction, like like the first ones. I want that, and I want feudal Japan.
Well, that's the next two. They have Mirage that just came out or is about to come out.
And what about like Jack the Ripper London?
Well, that was the crime.
Was that Syndicate?
Kind of
that
was that area or era.
We had like French Revolution, France.
Verdansk is returning
for Call of Duty Mobile.
Well, that and Modern Warfare 3.
They're gonna bring back the map
as part of the campaign.
They just tease. That's all they do.
Yeah, they're not rumoring it for the Battle Royal. You'll be doing campaign missions on Verdansk.
I don't want to do campaign missions on Verdansk. Is me and Hayden, we played Season 5. I didn't even buy the Battle Pass.
I didn't either.
Because you're paying for skins you had in Modern Warfare 1 or Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah.
Which was stupid. But now they announced that with Call of Duty, with Modern Warfare 3,
it's confirmed to release on November 10th.
And they said they weren't going to do one this year. They were going to skip a year.
Right.
But I think they panicked because Modern Warfare 2 was tanking. And it's no fault of the player.
Yeah.
It's the fault of Activision for literally crapping the bed and then throwing up on it.
They want to add and change stuff without actually fixing anything.
No, they haven't fixed anything. They fixed nothing. But now, like, all the Modern Warfare 2 guns, like everything you have in Modern Warfare 2, all the calling cards, the camos, the achievements, all that nonsense, all that's going to transfer to Modern Warfare 3 so you can use them in that game, including the weapons. And that part I didn't quite understand why I would want guns from that game in the new game when I got new guns.
Yeah, which we all know those will be better and work better because they're new and they want you to buy the game.
Exactly.
So,
But I can use Modern Warfare 2 attachments and guns and camos in Modern Warfare 3 now.
Yeah.
That's just... But why?
The last bit of news that I have is that fans are upset and protesting Rockstar because basically they're re-releasing Red Dead Redemption on PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch, and they're not even like calling it a remastered. It's a port conversion, and the remake is going to charge $50 for the game that's already come out.
It's $10 less than when it was new.
Yeah.
Like 15 years ago, or 10 years ago, however long ago Red Dead 1 came out.
There's not going to be any new features, and it's not even necessarily going to be improved on the graphics or anything. It's just going to be a re-release of the original game on PlayStation 4 and
it's just lazy.
Nintendo Switch.
It's just lazy.
But yeah, a lot of people were mad because they're going to charge $50 for it. They have Red Dead Redemption 2, but they're going to report this to the new system.
Red Dead 1 was better than Red Dead 2. It just was. Red Dead 1, I had so much fun playing that game. It was like GTA cowboy style. I'll play that. And I was like, this game's really good. Like, the story's really good. The characters, the voice acting, like the mechanics of the game, everything was great. Red Dead 2 was like an overload.
Yeah.
I mean, because like when we all played it, because we all got it at the same time, me, you, and Hayden. I mean, we played for like, 9-10 hours before we got out of like the opening, the prologue of the game.
Yeah.
Which was stupid.
But that's pretty much all the news that I had at the moment.
Oh, all your operators you have will go to Modern Warfare 3.
Okay.
So everything can go from 2 to 3, but not everything can go from 3 to 2. Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much all the news that I had at the moment. But before we go, I want to get your thoughts.
Do you really want to know what Tom thinks?
If they made a Silmarillion movie, what do you think about this casting as Feanor?
Henry Cavill is Feanor?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Just somebody
because Feanor is a very how do I describe his character? I mean, he's obviously full of folly and he's vain. Mm-hmm. He's a douche. I mean, Henry Cavill kind of looks like a douche, especially in that picture where he's like all elfed up.
Yeah, but yeah,
because they're the race of the sons of Feanor himself, and his race of elves. They're like, they think like they're number one all time. They're the greatest.
I can see Henry Cavill,
and he acts like it.
Well, I can see him portrayed as like a high aristocratic elf, like because
he becomes the High King of the Noldor after his father is killed by Morgoth.
I mean, I like him as an actor.
And Morgoth steals the Silmarils.
I liked him as an actor, and from what I've seen as a person.
I think he would do great in that role. What scares me is if they do the Silmarillion is there's a lot that's described in the book that is really going to be hard to make visual.
CGI.
I mean, it's all going to be CGI. There's no way. I mean, would it be? I mean, the scale of some of it, though, isn't like I don't know how you could make that into a show or even a movie. I don't even know if it would work.
If they stayed true to the source, I would love to see.
They're not going to.
But if they did, I'd love to see them.
They're going to Rings of Power it, and I'm going to hate it because that's what they're doing now.
Well, no, they need to have the big budget and make a movie instead of like the big budget and make a crappy TV show.
They had the biggest budget ever.
That's what I said. They made a crappy TV show.
And they defecated all over Lord of the Rings. It was just nonsense. But, I mean, there's some, like, you have Encalagon the Black, which is a dragon. Yeah. Like, when he got taken out by Erendil, He broke 3 mountains at once when he hit the ground.
And that would be an awesome episode.
It would be amazing to watch, but they're going to mess it up. I mean, you got giant eagles like bigger than like the largest planes we have flying around taking out people. You got like, well, there's dispute over how many Balrogs there are. It was either like 7 or 8 versus like a couple thousand. Still, 1 is horrifying.
Yeah.
5 is like, ooh.
But it would be fun to watch. Mm-hmm. I would be interested if they, like I said, if they could stay close to the source, it would be a really awesome kind of movie or show.
This would be one of those you don't let any woke lunatics and left-wing numbnut near this at all. No. I mean,
tell us how you really feel, Tom.
I will. This is going to be it. This is what gets me canceled. like anybody would care. This source material, I mean, I've read the Silmarillion several times. I've watched a lot of videos on the Silmarillion and, like, the character depths and, like, you know, each character specific. Like, the Valar, the Maiar, the Noldorian elves, all of the events of the First Age, the Year of the Lamps, the Year of the Trees. And it's some of the greatest storytelling there is on a fantasy scale. It's almost, like, inconceivable to normal people. That one dude thought of all this. Uh-huh. That, like, the source material alone, I mean, even, like, how, like, Arda was created, you know, Earth to them, was through, like, music. I have no idea how you would make that into a visual medium.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, they're not all going to be sitting there with electric guitars and a drum set and an accordion. Just, you know, dun, 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 and then, boom, continent. It's, I don't know how they're going to do it. But if they could pull it off, you need people who love the material, who are literally going to be hell-bent on making what they read appear on a screen.
Okay.
Not some lunatics who did the Rings of Power and just, like, jerk off into the book, slam it closed, and go, here you go. Yeah, and I don't want their interpretation and condensing of events. There's certain things that were condensed even in the Silmarillion with, like, the passages of time. And it would be like, you know, X amount of years passed and, like, these two things happened. And then here we are for this moment, though, with this year, where you have, like, the Battle of, like, Unnumbered Tears, the Battle of Sudden Flame, or whatever, when Morgoth first releases dragons into Middle-earth. And everybody, like, loses their minds because they hadn't seen it. It hadn't happened. And then he's like, okay, Yahtzee won the size of a mountain. And they're like, no. I almost said the F word, but that was hot sauce to myself. I've been good. I haven't gotten it in a while.
Yeah.
But I think the Silmarillion would excel probably as a show than a movie.
Yeah, they need HBO to do it.
But they need to pace it better than they did Rings of Power. I don't want 10 episodes where I'm spending 9 of them waiting for the end, and the end was a freaking letdown.
You need HBO doing
Game of
Thrones, House of Dragons.
And they need to rehire Weta to do the weapons. I want people dressed as orcs, not CGI orcs. I mean, wide shots is one thing, but, like, closer ups, all this stuff. I want people in costume because it just looks better. You look at Lord of the Rings now. That movie came out, 22 years ago? Almost? And it still looks amazing. It looks better than stuff that's coming out today.
Well, of course.
And I'm not even trying to be biased. I mean, it just looks better.
Yeah.
It's aged perfectly.
Well, now that I've gotten Tom all
hot and bothered and
he's
wild
all
up.
flustered and stuff, it's time for us to go. But let us know what you think of our reviews, whether you agree or disagree. Let us know what you think about Tom's opinion on, Henry Cavill as Fëanor and a Silmarillion TV show or movie that could possibly ever be made.
I think he would do very well as Fëanor or as Celebrimbor. Okay. Or maybe, you know what? He'd probably do great as Fingolfin.
Well, let us know what you think on our social media. Check us out on the Planet X Network, on Roku, and that's all I have for today.
That's all I have for today. Hayden, what about you? Oh, wait, you're not here. Fingolfin challenges Morgoth to single combat. That was the first time